Hi, I'm John Cedar, and this is The John Cedar Show. Our guest tonight is one of the funniest comedians in the world, as well as one of the palest comedians in the world. Please welcome Jim Gaffigan.
Thank you, John. It's good to be here. I'm here wearing my On Golden Pond hat. It appears that I'm doing this from a steakhouse based on the backdrop, but this is just a house that we rented so that my kids could run outside.
If you could interview anyone, who would it be?
Besides you? If I could interview anyone, I want to interview the person that will have the solution to bring this country together. Because I'm from Indiana, but I've always enjoyed having very eclectic friends. Like I've always enjoyed having friends of different opinions. And I feel like that's slipping away. And I think that whoever that person is that's going to bring it back together, he or she is somebody that is someone that I'd like to talk to. I want to talk to them because it'll give me hope.
If you were to create another series, I guess who would you like to work with if you could pick any actor or other comedian?
I don't know if I would create another show, because I think what I've learned is, just as there's people that love to direct, and maybe maybe if you asked me in a year, I'd have a different answer, but I don't want that many responsibilities. Like I want to, you know what I mean? I want to be, I mostly want to do projects where I can be different people. Do you know what I mean? Like I love, that's why I really enjoy indie films, is you go in and no one's there for a financial incentive. Everyone's there for this incredible sacrifice.
I've spent some time teaching art to kids, and I've actually been pretty surprised by what kids can come up with and create. Are your kids creative in any ways?
Yes, it's fascinating for me to see how it comes out in different ways. I could go through each of my kids. It's just a different kind of creative a facet to them that is very unique. And it almost makes me think that as we get older, culturally or society encourages us to dampen that creative outlet.
And I would still say I'm establishing myself as a visual street artist and stuff. That's actually what I'm doing right now down in Chattanooga, is a mural.
And so this mural, can you tell me about it? Like what inspired it, or like was it an assignment, or was it something that you pitched?
I guess to bring it full circle, kind of like your wife, I learned actually almost to the day a year ago that I had stage 4 glioblastoma brain cancer. Since my diagnosis, I've put up 5 murals.
Wow.
And it depends. Some of them come from businesses, some of them through friends of friends. The one I'm doing in Chattanooga is for a buddy of mine I met through rock climbing. He makes prosthetics. And so he started he started a company down here. And it's a new space, wanted something colorful to give people hope. I'm an arm amputee myself. I lost my hand about 13 years ago, so I had to learn to create right-handed. And to be honest, Jim, art saved my life. I mean, like, after I lost my hand, I had 12 weeks before going to art school to be right-handed. And even through the cancer stuff, I draw every day. And I keep trying to push myself, but it's for me, because it makes me feel alive. It almost like how maybe your comedy is cathartic, or if somebody writes in a journal, for me, that's what helps me process. I'm trying to give people hope. Like, your life's not over because you're missing a leg now.
Right.
In fact, it could just be beginning. And I would say I wouldn't have had a lot of opportunities in my life if my accident didn't happen. And I think it's just important to keep that perspective. So I actually taught street art in an inner city high school for 2 years, and the way I'd always present it to my students was this is like the beauty of like street art, public art, whatever you want to call it, is that you don't know how far the impact will have. What is your favorite color, Jim?
I get that question a lot. I like blue, and I think it's because I'm a pale guy, and I think that blue is a color I can safely wear where it won't look silly.
Well, Jim, it honestly was awesome to talk with you. Really cool to hear kind of your insights and pick your brain about life in general. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, taking the time out of your day.
Thank you so much. And thank you for doing this also. And I'm really excited to see the mural in Chattanooga. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'll be taking some photos today of it. So
in Cleveland, you got to eat a Polish boy for me, right?
I'll do my best.